Hello to all of my viewers out there. Jabbar Brun here with you from the musiciantrainingcenter.com, where you already know we're all about helping musicians do the work to see the results. All right, so today we're going to take a look at some chords played by Simmons. The song is entitled It's Over Now. Okay, so this will be an advanced lesson. We're going to kick it off in the key of B. So let's get started. All right, glad you're in the room. So, without further ado, let us listen.
One more time it is. I feel like Dr. Shirley Moore is going to release that in song, and then I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her to pray and dismiss the service tonight. I want you all to make sure you've shared, make sure you've tagged, make sure you've governed yourself according for announcements. I want her to sing that, I want her to release that, then I want her to close us out in prayer.
All right, so let us back up. Let us back up. For the most part, like the chords are kind of the same, but we're going to try to explore some of what's going on. All right, so now typically we would do it's so they're actually playing an A. All right, which means that we can do this. All right. All right. And we'll actually play both. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of cover some of that. So all right. Or all right, so
I feel like Dr. Shirley Moore. Feel like Dr. Shirley Moore is going to release that in song, and then I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her to pray and dismiss the service tonight. Dr. Shirley Moore is going to release that in song, and then I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her to pray and dismiss the service tonight. I want you all to make sure you've shared, make sure you've tagged, make sure you've governed yourself according for announcements. I want her to sing that. I want her to release that.
that's nice. So we want to get some of that stuff too. All right, so again, and this approach right here, we're gonna look at a little bit later too. So I'm kind of giving you a lot of stuff that's being played, even though it's the same chord. Sometimes we're just not playing full chords like that, and it's more so just rolling from one note to the other. You might be rolling up, you might be rolling down to your primary. All right, so all right. Let's check it.
In prayer. Make sure you've shared, make sure you've turned. I'm going to ask you to pray and dismiss the service tonight.
All right, let's catch that. Let's catch that while we're moving.
Is going to release that in song, and then I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask you to pray and dismiss the service tonight. I want you all to make sure.
All right, so Okay. Now, this line, this movement is kind of replacing the 7, 3, 6. All right, so it would be on the 7, and then 6 or 7, 3, and then your 6. All right.
You've shared, make sure you've tagged. Make sure you govern yourself accordingly for announcements. I want her to sing that. I want her to release that. Then I want her to close us out in prayer.
Yeah. I was thinking. I've been through a lot.
All right. So we're kind of like back to. Sorry. Okay.
And I'm so very encouraged. I don't have no doubt about it in my mind. I've already made it. Thank you, Jesus. His call is.
All right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, so your bass would be on that D flat. Sometimes you can play like off of the bass note and just use one note. And keep in mind, sometimes other members of the band are playing, so it's not like it's just piano by itself. So by itself, it may sound a little, empty, or might not sound as good. Again, with the band, it actually makes a lot of sense. Okay? And then it's. All right, and see, that's just an example. I just did that. That was random. Okay. All right, so let's back up a little bit. And what I may do is just kind of add some strings.
I don't have no doubt about it in my mind. I've already made it. Thank you, Jesus. His call is over now. Thank you, Jesus. It's over now. No doubt about it. I know. I have made it. I have made it over. I want you.
That was nice. Some movement there. Okay.
All over the world tonight to be encouraged because God is with you. You are going through, you have gone through the storm and the rain. But I want you to be encouraged.
All right, so here's something
God
else.
got you in his hand. You are going through, you have gone through the
So you're again kind of still in that pocket.
But I want you to be encouraged tonight. God got you in his hand. Whatever problem that you are facing, put it in.
All right, so now notice I did two things. One, on your 7-3-6, we could do, okay, now this is provided bass is hitting that B flat. So again, this is one of those things where you're kind of playing off of the bass note. We're not necessarily playing on the root here or on the B flat. So, okay, and then we've also played okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's listen again.
Tonight, God got you in his hand. Storm and the rain.
Come on, Matt.
But I want you to be encouraged.
All right, so that's what we want.
The storm and the rain. But I want you to be encouraged tonight. God got
Okay. Okay, and then what we'll do is
you in his hand. Whatever problem that you are facing, put it in the hand of the through the storm and the rain. But I want you to be encouraged tonight. God got you in his hand. Whatever problem.
so it sounds like they're playing off of that. Oh, this chord will work. And listen to me talking about, ooh, this chord will work. Sometimes we do play chords like that. And we'll say, ooh.
To be encouraged
That might be a
tonight.
thing.
God got you in his hand. Whatever problem that you are facing, put it in the hand of the Lord. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever sickness in your body.
So they're playing on this B. All right, and that's something that we're going to look at too in just a moment.
Whatever you're dealing with, whatever sickness in your body that you are facing, put it in the hand of the Lord. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever sickness in your body, God is a healer on tonight. Put it all.
Let's look at something here. All right, let's play that. This is another chord that we can play instead of this. So, all right, this is something else that we can do. All right, and then all right, and then back to it. Okay.
In the hands of the Lord. Claim it, believe it. In the name of Jesus, it's over now. In the name of Jesus, it's over now. Oh, yes, it is. Hey, hey, I want you to help me sing. It's all over. It's over.
Sounded like he was trying to go. All right. He went here 7, but I don't think that was where he really meant to go.
Hey, hey, I want want you to help me sing. It's all over. Be encouraged on tonight. Be encouraged on tonight. Put it in the hands of the Lord. I know I feel like God can make it.
All right, so really what we're trying to do now is kind of the same stuff. It's just more intense, but they're doing a walk up, like a half step walk up, and the bass is kind of going different places. So the chords were a little sloppy there. I think what they're trying to do, if you're going to be on that one and they're going to resolve, all right, that's a chord that can work. That or it's, so again, when you're going from here, you can either do half steps. Now it's kind of high, so I wouldn't do that. You can do that, okay? Or okay. All right, so that's not in there. That just kind of came all of a sudden. So really, that's basically it. Let's see. I almost want to do. All right, but yes, the resolve on the one. All right. Okay, and yeah. All right, and then you get into it. So for the most part, that's really what's going on. Again, keep in mind a lot of the chords, even though they're basically the same, it's just a matter of maybe not playing full chords the whole time. And sometimes, you know, some people call it doodling, or some people call it coloring with the right hand and just playing off the bass note. You might play a tritone. Okay, so you're just doing different things where it could be a chord, but instead of just playing a chord, all right, you're doodling or you're just kind of coloring. So again, I hope this tutorial has been a blessing to you. And you know, as we usually do, I'm just kind of shedding a little bit as I teach some of these chords and the movements and things of that nature. So hopefully that's just a little extra sauce that you can just use to help you along. Some stuff, of course, if you don't like it, obviously listen, don't use it. But I want to make sure that I kind of share as much as I can without taking too much away from the foundation. So, all right, I think you get the point. Continue to work hard, keep working smart, keep God first. Stay humble. Hope to see you again back here soon at the musiciantrainingcenter.com. Let's keep grinding out. Let's do the work and see the results. Until the next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. Be blessed. Jabbar Brown signing out.